Hello and welcome. Very, very spontaneous live. So it's going to be messy. I'm warning you. Good evening to everybody. Hopefully you are all fit and well. We are going to be taking a look at a mishmash of different bits and pieces, basically across the World Wide Web. I think we might start with looking at some bits and pieces that are in a sale, because John Lewis at the moment have a rather large sale, and then we'll be taking a look at some other bits and pieces as we go as well. So if there is anything that you'd like to take a look at this evening, then please do let me know in the comments, and then we'll be taking a look at that. I also need poll ideas as well, because I have literally just got back in and I have absolutely no idea what's going on, so it should be a good bit of fun. So with regards to the bits and pieces on the Lego website, nothing's really changed since yesterday with regards to the giveaway purchase. Nothing has changed. I don't think any new sets have been added. This is the first time me actually going on the website today, so I don't think there's anything else new since yesterday. It's just the smart play bits and pieces that we covered yesterday. Of course, we got the ball, we got the Sauron, we know all about that. So the Lego website is going to be up and running, obviously throughout the whole stream, but we will be looking and doing a little bit of research of different bits and pieces. Good evening to Sean. Hello, good sir. And good evening to Ultra Bricks. Now, the whole reason why we're doing this live stream is because of Ultra Bricks. I wouldn't have done it otherwise. I'd have like, no, it's absolutely fine. But I've literally walked in and just set this up, and we're away. So there was no. I didn't think I was going to get back in time. Ultra Bricks. I was panicking when I was driving down the motorway. I was like, oh my god. So good afternoon, everybody. Thank you, everybody that had liked the video so far. But of course, what do you want to do for the poll? What do you want to do? So you two are here first. So let us know what it is you want, and you can have your own Ultra Bricks / Sean poll, and we can mash it up together. Obviously, the notification is just starting to go out, so I will get all the other little bits and pieces up on the website. I think we might start off I think we might just do a bit of a bouncing research. I think we'll start off with the Bricklink Designer program. Quick recap of the sets that are coming out. I want to take another good look at the one of the sets that are in there anyway, and then we'll go to Smith's, John Lewis, and all that kind of thing. So yeah, it was a bit of a fruity one getting home this evening. Absolutely. Left at crack of dawn. I know, violins out, I know. And then here we are. So yeah, we'll see what happens this evening. But what do you want as a poll? We have to have a poll. We've always traditionally had a poll on every single one of my live streams, I think. So what do we do as we start? I get this. What is it going to be? 8. Yeah, so we'll recap all the bits and pieces that we know that are coming, and I'm going to start on this one and work our way backwards, because I very much like the Fisherman's Village, and this also is a beautiful looking thing as well. So start with the wood brick, and then work our way through. Now, don't forget, Series 9 is not available until the end of 2026, so you won't get these sets until halfway through 2027. So obviously, we're going to be looking in reverse on some of these different bits. No, I don't know if I can do that one. I don't think I could do. I think I could do Sean's idea for a poll. Oh, I know. Hang on. Should we do a what's better than Harry Potter? Well, I don't know what you guys are gonna suggest. But yeah, there's some nice bits and pieces coming on the Bricklink Designer program over the next few series. As I'm currently playing with Pumpkin, she's been bored all day. So you can see you got all the nice minifigures and everything like that. I don't know what I can do with this one. I was like, could I add this into another land? Do like the fact it's got a golden chain for the toilet. It is 2 base plates in length. It's not obviously the tallest thing, but it's got the track and everything at the front. So at least there, look, you know that it is 4 bits of track to 2 full base plates, in case there was a certain individual that needed to know more length of track. There we go. Oh, the Ultra Bricks has come in with a corker on that one. It's a good idea. We'll do that. What theme needs a CMF series? Lord of the Rings. Harry Potter. Otter. You miss out the P. We've got a Zelda. What is the last one? Well, Sean, I think people might agree that. Well, we need to put. Sean's like, I prefer my idea, to be honest. So, which theme needs a CMF series? Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, Zelda, Star Wars. There we go. Get it in there. What do you think it's going to be? Ultrabrick says, I'm starting to regret not getting the Wild West set from Bricklink Designer Program. Really nice display across the different series. Not something I've ever seen anybody do. No, I know. Jay, actually, funny enough, Jay's Toy Collection UK has got all of the Wild West sets from the Bricklink Designer Program, and he will be doing something along those lines. Obviously, it's going to take him about 35 years to get to that point, and he will have arthritis in all of his fingers by the time it's actually time to build any of those sets. Because at the time that that line came out, there was something else that I got instead, so I couldn't get, because otherwise I'd gone in for three things. But I nearly crumbled at the train, and because I didn't crumble at the train, it was all right. So, but no, those sets are very, very good with regards to the Wild West. I do agree with that. They are very, very good indeed. Because we're here, there's the Wild West Blacksmith. So the question is, will you pick up the Wild West Blacksmith, and will you try and backtrack anything? Because potentially you could miss out on the gold mine if you wanted to, or you try and, because the original Bricklink Designer Program Wild West set is still easily available for not that much money, and the train isn't too bad either. So you just need to get the gold mine. So I say it's, they're a lot of money per set though, aren't they? That's the problem. You're going to be adding up to lots of different lots of things with all of those. I wonder if they did a CMF series for, I know Star Wars is in the poll, but what would you like to see from a CMF line? That's another way of looking at it. Like, would you want like an original trilogy first time print CMF wave or something silly like that for Star Wars? Because they've done so many of them, haven't they? They've done so many. Hang on. Pumpkin's putting it out. Come on. Come on. There we go. I've got to remember she's underneath this now. She is underneath the. She's in there. Look, that's where she is. Just where my hand is. That's Pumpkin currently. Yeah, she'll be happy underneath her. Right, yeah. So, what was it you guys would want from a Star Wars thing? Everybody's liked the video so far. Thank you. Everybody that's taken part in the poll so far. Thank you as well. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's the same with Potter as well. Like, what could you get out of it? Yeah, I know. I should charge extra for that, Sean, shouldn't I? Should charge extra. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they would do. That's not a bad idea, Ryan. They could potentially do the best of. I don't know how you would rank them. Would you go by like total amount or year, maybe? You could call it the decade generation or something, couldn't you? what a CMF wave to have that is. But yeah, this does look very, very smart. I do like this, but I haven't got any space. They haven't done a it's a bit, so I would obviously keep him with Ninjago. They haven't done a Wild West thing yet, but there's been loads and loads of people doing ideas for the Wild West, and there's obviously at the Legoland parks. I'm just finding them now for you. You have got the Wild West cabin, so you can book all the different accommodation, and you can see you've got all of the amazing bits and pieces on the inside of it and what they look like. If you want a full tour of these, by the way, they are on my channel because I have been to here and filmed all of this already. So the Wild West theme is very, very strong at the Legoland parks, but just not in the Lego store. But no, I do really like the look of this. I think it is a very good looking set. Obviously, you can add bits and pieces to it if you wanted to, but yeah, I think the Wild West is because you just didn't know, did you, when they first came out? What else are they going to do? That's the thing. If we go to the first series, no, Britain Design Program, current series, but we want series 1, past series, because it's getting more and more. Jump to 1 is what we want. Where is it? Yeah, see, because there's more and more pages being added, it takes longer and longer to find the sets. Right, so this is the first series, and obviously this is the castle. That's the one I do have, but this I thought was really very nice, and it's much bigger though. These sets are massive. They're very deceiving how big a footprint that actually takes up. And seeing it in person, it's a pretty impressive looking thing, to be fair, because like at that angle it doesn't look that big, but it's a really very big thing. Yeah, the Mountain Fortress is a nice set all the way from series 1. It works for me. I mean, it didn't take. They're just nice to build. They're just nice to build. But yeah, I can see what you mean about sort of this would have been a really nice design. Like you could have had a Wild West town. There's still in the back of my head, I still think I probably should have done something with these. But we can't have everything, so we'll just have to leave it be. But no, the Wild West bits and pieces are very very smart, to be fair. And it's big. It is big. You can get all the different bits and pieces. I do like the Western theme, and of course, there's this. So it looks great like that. It looks great shut as well. I do like all the snow effect on it. Is, to be fair, it's a very nice looking set. And this sold out instantly, obviously, and then as it went from that, it went to there. So Ryan, there is a question in case you're not reading the chat. How is the Oompa Loompa army coming along? That is the question. So Ryan is in the process of making a Oompa Loompa army for his Willy Wonka factory, which I think is going to be a nice thing overall. But no, this was big, and this is, but to be fair, without this mountain fortress selling so ridiculously well. And don't forget, I think the original series, so series 1, was only 10,000 units, and it sold so quick. It paved the way really for everything coming out in series 2, series 3, and more, all those bits and bobs. So I don't know if the general store actually sold out. I'm not 100% sure, because then we've got series. Let's have a look. We've got series 2. There we go. So series 2, they had the one that stood out to me was the Brick Cross train station. The Pirate Island, I thought was nice, but then I was looking at it going, it's massive, and it's also on the base plates that I don't like. I don't get on with those plates. I find they keep pinging off from each other, and they do that with the Barracuda Bay base as well. So there's obviously something that doesn't work with me. The Ocean House was nice. Can't remember what sold out on these, to be fair, but that's a. I reckon I could use that in Ninjago, to be honest. Looking at that, I think that would actually work quite well because it's the same sort of. I know it's a slightly different coloured roof, but I think it would work. It would mix in. I'm going to regret doing this now because I can see me going through all the different series, going, what did we miss over the years? So yeah, I can. Yes, it would. Yeah, that would work absolutely splendidly. Yes, absolutely, like 100%. That would work perfectly fine. So how much? Where can you get this from, and how much is it? What do we reckon? Let's go. We'll use the Bricklink website. Thank you, Ultra Bricks. I'm now thinking of different bits and pieces for my Ninjago stuff. So this is the Ocean House, isn't it? Is the Ocean House available? No. I don't know. Series 2. Let's have a look. What have they got from Series 2 on Bricklink? Everything bar this. So, yeah, I'm now going to be taking a look at... I've just typed it on the wrong bit, haven't I? Oh, not clever. Yeah, so I want to take a look at this then. That does look rather smart. Oh, would you start? Why does it always put up a fight when I do this? So I like the fact it's not a massive thing, but it does scream. Yeah, Ultra Bricks is now sucked in. Ocean House is nice. Yeah, thanks very much for that. With what? The Ocean House? What? Hang on. Let's just rewind this. Hang on. So Sean says, how's the Imperial Army coming along? Need to wait to payday to reload. No dry powder left. Yeah. Oh, here we go. I see where you're going with this. Doesn't the Mountain Fortress get lonely without a Lion Knight's castle, though? Matt, I know a man that can help you with that. I know. Honestly, I keep thinking about that as well. I do keep thinking about that. Oh, you're talking about the castle. The problem is, if I start, I would want to army build them. It could be messy. This is lovely. $910036. That's what I need to type in. 910036. Oh, there's 100. See, this is what I can't quite. Oh, this is the weird thing about the older ones. There's 142 of these new listed for sale. So this is the set. This is an actual possibly an easier way of looking at it. So that's all the little bits and pieces there, and then you've got all of the detailing on it. You've got the nice little characters that are in there. Ocean, yeah, and it's just the same. It's just the same figures, but that would work quite nicely, I think. Just sort of, because it's a house that's supposed to be in the middle of the ocean, I think, is just on the outer edge, because you've got the rampway to walk up to it. So that's a really sweet looking thing. And I thought it would have been loads of money, but it's not. I mean, it's a lot of money, don't get me wrong. And it does say there, look, between 136 to 433 pounds. So South Korea, you're laughing. Germany, New Zealand, America, you're laughing. But let me guess, as it gets closer and closer and closer, yeah. So we're getting to scary prices. So they just jump up so quickly. Right. What else did we miss? We're all gonna regret doing this. We are all gonna regret doing it. So I think that would work for my Ninjago. And you could also have more than one of them, couldn't you? Because you could have it as like a hotel accommodation by the water. So you could have two of those, and you wouldn't blink an eye. So you wouldn't blink an eyelid. You would at the price. So the next thing is the Forest Stronghold. This I really like the look of as well. By the way, I do really very much like this because I nearly backtracked this one first. This is my problem with Castle. Oh, no, I managed to avoid British Inspired until recent sales. Now I'm sucked in. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, well, I don't. The island we'll look at. It does look very nice. But I prefer this. I think I don't mind the pirate stuff. And there has been some really nice pirate sets, but this I really like very much. Just because of how it actually links, as you can see, with the castle I got currently, because it's the Black Falcons, isn't it? I think, and then you've got these guys deep in the forest. So I could just imagine having a big old display. You just got the Forest Stronghold to keep the Lion Knights company. Nice. Yeah, I do like the look of this. I think this is a really very nice set. It's got it looks like it's a great build as well. It just looks smart, this one. I like the fact that it kicks all the way around the side, and you can see you got the open sides and on both bits. So, this is literally the adventure playground at most of the Legoland parks around the world. It's the same flag colors, it's the same theme, and it is almost the same shape with the bridge that goes over from one side to another. And I was thinking to myself, oh, what do I do? What do I do? And I didn't. And I haven't got them. Otherwise, I would have gone heavy on the castle theme, and I didn't. There's the caravan. Now, there is a camping caravan. There's the Art of Chocolate, which looks beautiful. I don't know if anybody's got the Lost City, but that would be a very rare piece now because not many of those actually sold. And to be fair, it does look nice. It's just what theming would you do it with? That's the thing, because it looks like it's a nice. It looks like it's a nice build. Obviously, it looks deserted, which is exactly what it's supposed to do. But I couldn't at the time think about what I could do to add it to my own collection. Ultra Bricks missed the the Outlaw. Yeah, I know. And Sean's just put a castle symbol up. I know, Sean. I know. Hang on. You just reminded me. Oh, this is going to get messy very quickly. Right, because I'm an idiot, and I know a lot of Legoland stuff. 2026. There's a new Legoland exclusive 2026 set that's just been revealed. Last year it was the pirates. So last year it was a pirate boat thing, which was nice looking set. The new one is a castle. Yes, you heard me right. And it is exactly what I said I was going to do with the Lion Knights castle, because this is the Legoland castle with the roller coaster track going around the outside. So you can see they put the track all the way around this set. This is more of the junior version, though, to be fair, than the actual senior version. But nonetheless, there is a dragon on a roller coaster track going round, and I could actually have a Legoland table with all of the Legoland exclusive sets, and it looks lovely. See, It's got the drawbridge as you go into the castle. It's got all the other little bits and pieces around it. I would if I got one, I would crumble and get all of the others, because you've got the Ninjago ride, you've got pirate rides, you've got everything else, and I could just connect everything up with a path and have an actual Lego land in my theme park. Yeah, I think it's exactly what to be, but I couldn't quite think of what to do with it. So it's $24.99. Hang on, the price has not yet been confirmed, but the 2025 set roughly has half the piece count and retail for 24, so this might be 50, maybe. But no, I would want all of those because they've got the signage, they've got all the everything. But I don't know if you can actually see. I'll get them for you. So got Mythica as well. Do Legoland website put them on or not? Let's have a look. Well, they might have. Here we go. Right, so this is the Legoland Windsor Resort. It's not open yet at the moment. At the moment, if you do book, you get a second day free at the park if you book a short break. So you have to book a hotel room, but you are now getting the free one back again. So with regards to the Legoland exclusives, you can get Ninjago, you can get Mythica, like I said, and you can get the exclusive Legoland Lego sets in the Legoland Windsor shops. But are you going to show us what they are? Because you've got the big Lego store, you've got the Ninjago store, you've got the Friends campus, and then you've got the Knights Market. Are you going to show us any of these things? No, they've never used this website, so this should be fun. What have they got in here? So it's got the biggest Lego range. It's got maze. I mean, the shop itself is fantastic. But you've got a huge mobile brick factory where you can actually make your own things. But it says, look, slots limited. So book now for $12.99 to vote to support. They do everything they can now at all of the Legoland parks to do those bits and pieces. Key rings are endless. You can see just how big the store is. It is enormous. It's not the biggest now by a long way. There's much bigger ones than these now. But they literally have any set you want there, they'll have. There's Ollie the Dragon, so you can pick up plenty of Ollies. You've got loads of Builder minifigure bits and pieces in the background. But they've got more than one. So they've got the next one's in the Heart Lake City, which is this one. So the campus is different. You're going to show us any pictures? No, you're not. You're going to show us any pictures of the one in Ninjago? Because Ninjago is obviously the Ninjago store only. Nope. What about this one? You're going to show us anything from the King's Market? No, not helpful, is it? So, yeah, trust me, there's lots and lots of stuff there. But with regards to all of the exclusive sets, they have done everything. So you've got the big park entrance where you've got the roller coaster track with the dragon. So you've got the dragon track on that one. You've got a different version of an entrance. So it's that's 2025. So that's the exclusive. That's 25. Oh, they did a different one, did they? Then you have got the train, which goes around. You got the Ninjago one there, look, which looks great. You got the pirate one. So yeah, you could go to town on these if you wanted to, but I haven't got any of them because it's just a rabbit hole to go down. Just a rabbit hole. The Knights Market is a place where, depending on what Legoland park it is around the world, they will have either all of or any of the castle sets that are out on full display with a full-blown diorama, and then it's where you can get all of the current exclusive minifigures, and then you get all of the shields and swords and things. So it's a good area to get bits because it's quite quiet as a store. So if you needed to scan loads of minifigures and stuff, you can quite easily do that. No problem whatsoever. The different areas around the world are different, has the different medieval bits. Every single Legoland park looks like the Lion Knight's castle, with a bit of water around it, and then that's where the main roller coaster is. And then in front of that, you've got big playgrounds, which is basically the Forest Stronghold, and then you've got like a night thing where they do a bit of jousting. There's normally a baby coaster and other little bits and pieces as well. The Legoland Malaysia video that I put up the other year has all of that in there. Hang on, I will do a bit of shameless plugging. Let me see if I can find it for you. I think that was the big, because that's the biggest. I think that was the biggest. Let me have a look. So, because when I go around the Legoland parks, I split the videos up, so you can just literally look for the actual theme. So if I type in Lego, let's have a look, Legoland Castle, what's going to pop up? Right, okay, so you've got one from, I'm going to put some links in the chat, so if you wanted to watch these later, you can do. So to buy, this is all medieval stuff, mind. So to buy is this one. So that's the link to the Legoland Park in Dubai for the Kingdom. So it's just a full walk. So it's only 8 minutes long. It's only 8 minutes long. You've got, what year are these? I can't remember. Malaysia. There we go. It must be, yeah. So Malaysia's massive. It's a 20-minute walk round. So let me get you this one. So let's have a look. Just shoving them all in the chat now. So if you wanted to see any of the castle stuff, so Malaysia is on its way. There we go. And then what else is a good one? California is a good one. I'll show you California. Let's have a look. So California was another big the amazing thing is this is what I want to do. I know it sounds stupid, but this is what I really enjoy doing. I enjoy going around the parks and seeing the differences, and I just play spot the difference. So these 3 links that I'm putting in the chat now, they're all exactly the same theme. Everything is completely different, so it makes you want to go to the rest of the parks around the world. So there's Dubai, Malaysia, California, and there is Windsor's there as well. So if you wanted to see the UK one, you could do, but I'm not going to bore you and bombard you with sending all the different links in. But yeah, so also a popular video is this one that's coming. So if you wanted to see hotels, this one does well for whatever reason. There we go. Right, we'll get back to the scheduled programming. So you got Dubai, Malaysia, California. The top 3 links are obviously the medieval stuff, and then the Lego Hotels is from Billund, where it puts the medieval castle up against the actual normal Lego hotel. And you can see all the theming, you can see all the shops, you can see all the sets and all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's what I enjoy doing. I enjoy doing all that and doing all those different bits and pieces. And of course, it's just too expensive for me. Like I don't make any money from doing it, but I couldn't afford to go off and do it. So it's something I would love to do. I would love to go to all of them, and I'd love to take them all off, and then I'd love to do direct side-by-side comparisons. I could literally, with the plan that I have, I could upload 3 Legoland videos a week, no problem, with just everything relating to it. But unless I do a GoFundMe page, it's never going to work. But this is the Medieval Seaside Market. Did anybody get hold of this one on the restock? Is this one that anybody went for? Because this is a beautiful looking thing. And again, Lion Knight's Castle figures with this one. You've got the collector in there, and then you've got all the others in. And obviously, this is a bit more modular, this one, isn't it? Because you can kind of pick and choose what it is that you want to do with it. You can have it as a long length if required, or you can have it as the L shape. So this wouldn't look too bad in front of a Lion Knight's Castle, I don't think. I don't think that would look too. I don't think that'd look too bad. Right, at the moment we're eight votes in. CMF Wave is Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter 25% each. Zelda's at 12%. Star Wars is at 38%. So everybody that's voted for Star Wars, what would you like to see from the actual figures, with them being CMFs? Would you just want like an original movie exclusive print thing, or what would you want? Because like I said before, they've done so many different characters. Good evening to Dervale. Hopefully you are good. Yeah, potentially. It depends on what sets you're talking about, though. Because obviously some of the sets will have exclusive pieces in, and you can't actually get them from the Lego website, so you're only going to get them from Bricklink, and then it would be a little bit more expensive, possibly. But you could try it. You could definitely try it and see, and do a little bit of research with it, because of course there are only pieces that go together. You've got the Wild West train as well, which looks really good. It does say, doesn't it, on the sets? So you've got 429 unique parts, 3,100 in total, 12 minifigures, and it's the stickers you wouldn't be able to get because they don't do a separate sticker sheet for them. And again, this thing's massive. So this train has some serious length as well. So yeah, this was the opportunity for people if you wanted to get these. They've obviously just done a restock on them, and that's just the first. That's just the first 4 of those sets. You can get so many different things, and of course, we've just covered the King's Market as well. The King's Market in those videos that I've sent you are so different with regards to how they do a display in their stores, whereas Windsor, it's not like that. You sort of got like the castle grounds on the inside, and you've literally just got this stuff that's up on the wall with the sort of the shield and the sword and the other little bits and pieces. So yeah, it's a little bit different. Well, John, to be honest, I'm not going to lie, I'd like to think it doesn't, but I think we're all kidding ourselves, aren't we? Yeah, so that'll give you something to watch, Ultra Bricks. So the stuff. So what I've done is Dubai, Malaysia, California. There is a full park tour from each of those Legoland parks. You've got a full Miniland tour as well. Each Miniland is completely different. And of course, then you've got the Pirates themes, you've got the Lego City stuff, you've got the Ninjago theme, all separate. And then you've got a full park tour. So there's loads, and it's how I started the channel off. So it's a bit sketchy. Obviously, it was a few years ago, but these are a little bit more modern, so they're not as bad. But yeah, you can pick and choose which layout you like. The Dubai coast is quite quick. The Malaysia is the fastest, and California's a good size. But they're all different track layouts, all different story on the inside of them as well. So yeah, it's pretty impressive actually. It's pretty impressive with regards to just how different the parks are. But yeah, there's loads of different bits and pieces on there. Food is good, expensive, but it's good. And of course, depending on where you are in the world, you get different bits. Any of these exclusive sets, you obviously have to get yourself, and you've always had to do that, get to a Legoland park. And the new one is going to be the castle. They have done variations of castles before. Look, see, you can see Ollie as a castle. There's your Ninjago ride. That is your Lego City ride. This one down at the bottom. That's where you go on the fire trucks and you pump a load of water. That's the train where it's either they do Not so much that that's not a land train. That is an actual train on track that takes you around. Depending again where you are in the world, that is coloured differently to where you are in the world. That was the first one that they did, because you can see that one says USA Legoland and New York online shop, whereas others just say the Legoland part you can get from Walmart by the looks of it. But there's a sticker on the inside of this where you can put any park around the world from. So it's just the same set with a sticker sheet of all of them. But of course, they've opened up more now, so they might not have them all in. There's your Ninjago one. There's your pirate wet boat thing. That is a ride that you would literally get drenched on. They had one of those in America, and it was a Chima theme. And then obviously the Chima went under and it changed to something else. There's a Mythica exclusive set in here somewhere. You can see, look, you've got 9-piece Dubai limited edition bricks. You just get given them when you walk out the park. You get given a brick for free, and depending on when it is you go, I've got loads of them. Loads of them. So if anybody wants a exclusive Dubai limited brick, I've got some. So don't pay silly money for anything that you start seeing, for God's sake. But yeah, there's tons of stuff. Water park one, which is nice, because of course Legoland do their own water parks as well, depending on where it is they are around the world. And then you've got these obviously in Japan, but that's very similar to, I think that is actually very similar to one that they've got in Japan actually. So that's not too bad. So yeah, that's what we're doing this evening, just bouncing around different bits and pieces. Good evening to 230. How are we? Hopefully you are okay. Oh, Sam picked that one up from himself and then ended up selling it on. He's a nightmare, isn't he? He's a nightmare. But there's some nice sets to be had. Of course, the new Bricklink, the newest one, that's not happening for another 11 months. We will get there eventually. Very, very impressed with some of them that are in there. They all deserve to be there, obviously. But no, I do like the looks of them. But that's the original. So this is the original 4 series. So this one here has had a redo. I do really like the look of that ocean house. I might actually see if I can see how much that actually costs, because I think I could use that in my Ninjago set. And that name, Hanwas, I think that's a designer of another one that I've already got, I think. Because some of them are similar designers. So was the Art of Chocolate very, very smart? Oh, Hanwas is that one. Ah, okay, so it's that one. And of course, you've got the Siege. So all of these have just had a restock over the last few months. And then moving on to 5, which is now everybody's got. Oh, they've not even been shipped. Series 5 hasn't been shipped to Asia yet. Ah, I thought that was done. Clearly not. So you got the Thieves of Tortuga, which is the one I missed. I ordered it and it went wrong. I could have had my Pirates of the Caribbean display, and this is where now the Ninjago's gone full ball. And also we've got the Adventures in Transylvania, which looks, the colours on this thing look nuts. I think it's such a nice final design. To be fair, it looks like a really fun build, because you've got so many different colours in there. It looks very, very spooky, but this is the one that just didn't sell out, wasn't it? This just carried on going and going and going because they didn't put a limit on them. And it worked. It worked well with regards to that, because you can now still pick this up at a relatively half decent price for the people that picked up too many of them. But no, it's a big old chunky set. But yeah, really nice detail on the back. Obviously, it's open or closed. So again, you can have some length, or you can just have it as a square if you wanted to. Minifigure selection is interesting with regards, because that's obviously the final lots of minifigures. I don't think actually I've clicked back on this since it all got updated, because I must have done. Yeah, I must have done. I'm talking nonsense. Because I did a flipping live stream with Jay as it started to sell, and this just went past the 10,000 mark within like the first half an hour, and they just kept upping the unit numbers. But you can see it's got a little play feature and everything on that one. So yeah, that does look nice. I think that does look nice. But yeah, good evening to everybody. Thank you to everybody that's liked the video so far. And of course, anybody that has taken part in the poll, because obviously liking the video, I know it sounds like a broken record. YouTube likes that sort of thing for whatever reason. So yeah, it is what it is with that. Right, with regards to... So that's 5. This was because I've seen people building this one up now. And yeah, this is basically the one that got away. I've had a bit of a weird sort of year and a bit with sets like that I've missed out on or whatever else. It's massive, but I think it's a nice looking build. It literally screams Disney, doesn't it, from Pirates of the Caribbean? That's the sort of very similar layout to what they've got with all the roofs and all the colouring, and you've literally got the Pirates of the Caribbean ride around this sort of town. So plenty of pirates in, plenty of other little bits and pieces in. That's what it looks as like a complete set, but not to be. And if you have got this one, then congratulations to you, because it does look very, very nice. And obviously, Bricklink number 25 on the box on that one. And then you've got, of course, you've got some of the smaller sets as well. This line did do very well. The popcorn looks nice. Again, from a theme park perspective, which is what I have, that would work well at the Universal in Malaysia and other places like that. Sorry, Singapore, because they've got the big popcorn thing in the middle. So Series 6 is the ones that we've just missed out on. So Series 6 is the ones that's finished. They are charging very, very shortly. So if you got any of these, the Outlaw Forest Den, you got the Tree Trail, you got the Gold Mine, or the Off-Road Adventure, if you got any of those, you will be billed soon. And when I say soon, I think it's next month. I think these start to come out. So you will find that the secondary market will then start flooding with them. I can't remember the date that came out. Otherwise, we could have worked it out. But it's 6 months. And I don't know when this came out, but I'm sure it is February, and people are going to get billed for this, because this is the one that I nearly got, because I thought this would go really well with the A-frame cabin and all the other little bits and pieces. And again, I just was like, no, I've got to be careful with the bits and pieces that I'm going to be doing. So I've been strict with myself, but it has got the longest length tree they've ever made. So it's a huge tree, and it is a trail, obviously. So yeah, there we go. I think it looks smart enough, but I think people are going to really, really enjoy that one. People went mental for this, didn't they? Did anybody get this one? Because obviously it's a outlaw thing. People went because it's got the Lion Knights mixed in with it as well. But did anybody bother picking this one up? Outlaw Forest Den, now on my radar. Oh no. Oh, Ultra Bricks is teasing me. Seen it in person. Yeah, I know. I've been shafted on that. Absolutely bent over. It was full. It was just full penetration when I missed out on that. I was like, I can't believe, of all the times for me to make a mistake, that was it. It was my fault. But yeah, this is the one that people will be getting in days. Because I don't know if they're going to charge you on the 1st of February or the end of February. They're not going to mess around with the money. Again, looks very, very impressive if you're into this sort of thing. Of course, this was the reason why that CMF was impossible to get hold of, because everybody wanted the minifigures to go with this. So you could have a full-blown army if you wanted to. But yeah, it's got all the bits and pieces that you would want with it. It looks nice. It's got low. We're too close, too far away like that, and we're too close like that. So yeah, you have to slowly pan up and see all of the detail. But no, it does look smart. It's just, if you are trying to pick them up, what would the secondary market be? Because don't forget, you don't get charged for these for another 6 months. So obviously, what's going to happen, like it did with me, is that if you put it on like a either a card or a credit card or whatever else like that, whatever payment option it is, sometimes when they go to take the payment, your bank will block it for security, because obviously they do a they put the money on hold for 3 days and then they give it back to you, and then they'll go and try and take it again. And if the bank, thinks it's fraud or whatever else, it just stops it. And that's what happened with me. But I wasn't notified until after it had all finished. Like, oh, okay. So you did try to take the money, and it just all fell through. So it was my fault for not checking up and being more proactive about it. But it is what it is, isn't it? And there's your bits and pieces with it. So you've got some nice looking bits in there. So I'm sure anybody that's got it. No, the price for the Outlaw Den wasn't the most expensive. It wasn't the most expensive, but this is. Yeah, I'm sure people are going to start getting emails and suddenly getting bills for this in the next few days. They must do. So I'm sure it is Feb that this is going to happen, because I think I can imagine it. I can imagine anybody that got the Bricklink Designer Program stuff is going to be billed this weekend, which is, of course, double points, isn't it? So people will be like, "Oh, I forgot that I paid for this," and then, it was March, April, May, June, July, August. Hey, ready to ship in March. I'm talking nonsense. Oh, I thought it was February. Well, ignore me then. We got another 5 weeks yet. I was getting all excited thinking that these were coming. So it says approximately 6 months. They have done it earlier than that before. Okay. But yeah, so all of these are happening soon then. All of these will be, you're going to get billed for them. They look really, really good. Now, what's in the next one is Series 7. So you've now got 18 days to make your mind up on what is it you want from the Bricklink Designer Program for Series 7. I've already made my mind up for this. I am looking forward to it now, because I don't have to think about it anymore. It is going to be mine. I am getting that sushi restaurant for my Ninjago display, and I am then going to add in the track all around Ninjago for that. Now, this thing, as we know, is monstrous. So it is longer, very much so longer than the Barracuda Bay. It really is very, very, very big. So yeah, if you're a fan of this, I have spotted some other things after we spoke about it last time, though, because the flags at the top change depending on what picture you're on. So you've got the blue ones on that picture, and then you've got the red one up on that picture, and then you've got the pirate one, which I like the look of, on the black with obviously the minifigure, but also the arse end of it has a different name, so it's called two different things. So that begins with that's the Fortuna, and that one's the Miviera. So you've got a choice of, I'm assuming in the history books, it's two boats almost identical from the same fleet, and they've done that. So if you're into your pirate boats, this definitely is one for you. But for myself, I am definitely now going to be getting this. 19 days. The countdown is on. I might even set an alarm and everything, but I think this will work really well, really very, very well. I do like the architecture from it as well. And it'd be nice to have, I say, more detailed sets in them. We fully well know that the Ninjago stuff is nice, but it'd be nice just to build something that will go alongside it. But this is what is intriguing me. Like, once the instructions are done, I will just order this as many times as I need for individual sections of the track and keep it enclosed. I think that's a perfect forward and back for a theme park. So I'm literally just going to have it going all the way across the Ninjago City and then all the way back in a straight line. It's just going to be one length of track, one end to another. So I can see that. I can see that happening for that. So that'll be perfect for me for my actual display. I think it'll be really good. But obviously everyone's got their own taste, haven't they? And this series was very bizarre when it first came out, but now they've done these updates and upgrades, and they've tweaked a few different bits and pieces, because all the minifigures have changed from this. I think this has changed drastically as well. this is everything's changed about this. So they've given you all of the new modern. So if you're into your medieval stuff, they've given you all of the newer modern figures. Don't forget, I said this before, all of them's changed. So you have got, I think this is going to be the next big, that's got to be the next big castle, hasn't it? Surely. You would think. But yeah, all the figures and that have changed. Andrea, good evening to you. Question to everybody: why not get them all? Easy sell with profit. You will regret a buy. I can't afford them. that's my problem. I can't afford them. So otherwise, I would have quite happily bought all of these, just built them, taken them apart, and sold the ones I didn't want and keep the ones I did. Because I think all the builds for these, all the Bricklink stuff is good. I haven't had a bad Bricklink build yet. And obviously the last one we did on the channel was the Winter Chalet, which Sean needs to pick up at some point because it is beautiful, that set. Absolutely beautiful. But yeah, with regards to this, obviously all the figures have been updated. The countdown is on for it. 18 days. 18 days, and then you can pick and choose what it is that you want to get. And don't forget, for the antique collection, the Easter egg on this thing now, which they've added in quietly, is the full Ninjago shelf, all at the bottom, all new molds, all new bits and pieces. So that wasn't there in the original submission, so they've changed it all. And I think it's to encourage you to use it how you want to use it, if you want to. Obviously, again, for myself, I've got no need for that for my own type of display. Obviously, being a theme park thing. But at one point, we were talking about this and going, "Oh, actually, I could do this with the Starship Enterprise," because obviously in the film, that is a perfect thing. But after seeing how big it is, it's just far too big for anything else, because it wouldn't be in proportion with the Enterprise, I don't think. So the sushi restaurant is a clear winner for me for that one. But then it doesn't stop, because don't forget, this is the 16th of February, and then we move on, and then they've already got the announcements made for the 1st of June, which you've got another castle coming. And I did say at one point, I was like, oh, I quite like the sand castle because it would go completely polar opposite with the snow castle. But I don't know now. I don't know if that's just a stupid thing to do, but I'm a fan of the purple. I do like the purple color. It'd just be interesting to see what the actual final design looks like. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if, because the snow one is very different. I thought, well, this one's very different. This one tells a story as well, because it's bounties. It's a bounty thing that these. So it's basically, this reminds me of Mandalorian. Is the story told when you read the description? So it says, "Welcome to the Dustmark Keep, Bounties Hunters Guild." There you go. And then it's nestled deep in the uncharted outland, far beyond the reach of civilization. Warring factions, it stands for a fortress of the isolation, the remote, distant surroundings. So I just like the fact it tells a story. So you could literally just plonk this anywhere where you wanted to go. But it's there for people if you want it. I can see this one being awkward for people because it's obviously on sand, not on grass or water. But the ice sold very, very well. There is the hot air balloon. You've got the University of Science. This thing's massive as well, isn't it? Is it 3 base plates long? 4 base plates long? Is that the length on the back? 4. Yeah, it's 4 base plates in length. So it's the same length as the Ninjago Old Town. And the Ninjago Old Town in a long line takes up a serious amount of space, obviously. It's 2. The limit is 2 of each. Yeah. So yeah, you can get 2 sets of each from that, Andrea. Yeah, you can. Like the Dustmark, and could be tempted by it. Need to see the price. Yeah, so we don't know that yet. So that the price won't be announced until the countdown. So it'll be 30 days before it all goes live, and then you'll be able to see all the bits and pieces that are going on with it. But this thing, as you can see, it is over 1 meter wide. I don't know what I could use that for. So I won't be. I've got no intention. It's annoying because I'm like, oh, can I use it for anything? Do I need to know? Because it's a No, it wouldn't. Well, it would work potentially. It would work very well in a city, obviously, because it looks nice like that. I think it looks nice like that. I'd have it closed then a long line, because you can see it's open on the flap. So you bring the back round. So it is only two base plates when it's shut. You can see that's the back and that's the front. I think it would work well in a town, but again, you don't know what the price is going to be. It's going to be one of the higher price points because obviously going by this, if it's got the more pieces it has, obviously it's in a higher catchment. But you have got Coconut Cape as well, which is obviously a pirate theme, but the pirates are all different in this one. So this is something a little bit different as well. But I've got no need for this now, because I haven't got any of the other pirate stuff. But again, it's a nice looking set. Just dependent on what it is you want and when you want to get it. But that's a quick look for Ultra Bricks again for the Dustmark Keep. That's what that looks like. I'll go over the photos again just so you can see them. But yeah, it looks like it's just the same sort of similar pattern with it being shut with the drawbridge or open. You could just have it as anything you wanted. I do like the fountain on the inside of it. I think that bit. I think the reason why I quite like the purple is it reminds me of the Lego Castle Hotel. I think that's what it's reminding me of. It sort of has that kind of entrancey feel with the different colors in it, and I think that's what my head's going to. I'm like that because the purple is. I'm sure it is. I think that's what's got me. I think there's something in the back of my head going. There's a reason why I like that because I'm sure Legoland Castle Hotel. Because the Castle Hotel on the outside, as you can see, is the white and blue, and they're massive as well. Mind these castle things are huge. Purple rings a bell. Was it the Wizards? Is it this? No, it does. No, it is that. So there we go. Look, it's the purple from the Wizards. I'm just getting the thing mixed up. So that's why I like it, because the Wizards are in the castle. And I've stayed in I've stayed in one of those rooms. Yeah, so that's what's done me over, because it just kind of, to me, it just looks like it could easily be a hotel, because clearly all these photos that you're looking at are Legoland Castle hotels. So yeah, I do like the look of that. It's a bit of a push, mind, for it to be a hotel. I wouldn't put any of the rooms in it or anything, but it's something different. I do like the purple, and it has got the Lion Knight's castle look minifigure, and another one from the Forest. No, not the Forest Stronghold. The one that's just gone, but that might change because they have changed the minifigures in the past, so they might update the characters for that. As long as they keep that purple, absolutely. If they change the color of it, then I'm not going to be happy, and I don't think I'd care about it as much. Then we've got Series 9, which is not coming out until the 7th of October this year, and this is the one where we started. And this is the one that I really very much like the look of, because I think this would just work perfectly with Jaws. That's all I'm thinking. I think, oh yeah, you could actually put this with the Jaws out the front. You got the little lighthouse. You got the Harbour Master office to go with it. This is just a theme park area. There's your gift souvenirs. You've got the general store. It's just a theme park line for me. DJI, yo to you. How are we? So yes, going back it, I do believe after looking at these, it is 2. I will double check because it's Series 6 is what you're talking about for the limit. Nope. Series 7. Series 7. Limit of 2. There you go. Confirmed from the Bricklink website. There is a limit of 2. So yeah, you can get 2 of each if you wanted to, if you've got the funds. Everybody that's liked the video, thank you very much indeed. And of course, you've taken part in the poll with 17 votes in for the poll, with 35% for Lord of the Rings, 24% for Potter, 12% for Zelda, 29% for Star Wars. Yes, so TJ, I am going to be looking at the sushi restaurant for myself for Ninjago. That is what I am going to be going for. That is a definite. So I say that it'll get to it, and then I won't be able to justify the price, and I'll miss out on it because I do that every single time. Every single time I do that. But yeah, there's some nice bits, and Ultra Bricks has just said if he crumbles and gets the for series 7. Is it in this one? No, next one. I'm getting the series mixed up now. No, next one. God, where the hell is that gone? 9. Is it series 9? It was series 9, yes. So if you crumble in, well, I suppose a big question is though, is that if you think you're going to crumble, how much will the train be then than what it is now? Because if you're going to get the Wild West blacksmith, don't forget this blacksmith is October, November, December, January, February, March. It's April. So you won't get this until April of 2028. So 27, sorry. April of 2027. So how expensive is that train going to be then? That's the thing for it. What about yourself? Did you have any interest for you, Andrea? Is there any? Are you thinking of going all in for these sets or not so much? Is anybody interested in any of these? No, there is some nice sets on there. But like I said before, I've done very well not to crumble at any of the Legoland exclusives. But you can see, like, this is what the rooms look like. That's the entrance. That's California. You can see that in the video. There's some big old castles on these. So I've seen quite a lot of these actually. Yeah, it's pretty smart, to be fair. It is pretty smart, and seeing them constructed as well is pretty cool. Yeah, if I was ever affiliated with the Lego Group, this is what I'd want to do. I would rather do this than actually get sent the sets, to be honest. Oh, Andrew's all in, but yeah, what about yours to keep though, Andrea? What are you thinking of keeping, or would you just all and just worry about it later? Right, is there anything else anybody wants to take a look at? Right, okay. DJI says potion. Let's have a look at the potion. Potion is coming, isn't it? So that's going to be the next series, which is 6. So the potion is 6, 7, 8, 7. Yeah. So this is it's in size scale with the blacksmith, which was the blue roof. And this is also going to be in proportion with the hotel that's going to be coming out later. So there's the Lego Ideas, this, and then the one that's coming out later, or the much bigger buildings. But yeah, this is the one that's had a big upgrade with regards to character lineup. They've changed the trees as well, so they're giving it the new element on the outside of the these are all the different 3-spoke bits. So that didn't have that in the original submission, and they've tweaked the horse and cart and different bits and pieces like that. But you know, it's got a lot of detail. So I think you get away with this in Dungeons and Dragons and Medieval. I think if you really wanted to, but I think it's up to you what you're going to use it for. Not good. If you can do that, it's ideal. Yeah, it's it. If you can be quick and pick them all up, you might as well do what you can do. But yeah, it seems to be that there's some secretive bits and pieces going on here. And you've got the little shop. But I don't know. I don't know what price mark that's going to come in at. But no, I think it looks nice that. But because I've got the medieval market, because that's actually something I do. I actually own a medieval set apart from the Bricklink thing. I did crumble and get the medieval market, but I don't know if that would go well with the market, and it's just a much bigger drugs store, or it's just too tall. So Ultra Bricks, be waiting on those figures to go on the PAB. So with regards to the figures that are on here, they are available on PAB at the moment. So the minifigures that are available now on PAB are all of this one, and yeah, they are. All of them are. These three torsos, if you want them, are available because they're in the vending machine, aren't they? I think. Let's have a quick look. What is in the vending machine? So as of probably fortnight ago now, any minifigure that was in the vending machine, all of these minifigures. So you had so you got the two army ones at the front. So these two in the vending machine, you can now army build already because that is the one and down from each other. So you can army build those torsos, but these are in the 3-in-1, and I think they've been out a little while. So I think the answer to your question, Ultra Bricks, is they are all three of those characters are available currently to get up from the PAB. So because we might as well do that and just see what we can find them for. Let's have a look. All right, let's have a look on the Lego website. Where is it on here? Bricks and pieces, isn't it? I get this. I always get lost with this. View all pieces, and then it's torso. Yeah. Right. So if we search by torso, go by newest. What have they got? So they've added a load of new Lego Friends torsos. Right. So what have they got for you then for the medieval stuff? Because it will be. They are on here. It's just finding the things. It's amazing, isn't it? Because it just depends on the print, I guess. So you're looking at average of about £1.03. They get a little bit more expensive, but the vending ones. Oh, so you can get the torso for this one. Look. So if you wanted to army build the CMF minifigure, you can do it to your heart's content now. So £1.03, and it is yours. You just missed chit chatting, Lego King. Good evening to you. Fell asleep. Oh no, now you've woken up. Oh dear, that's not going to be fun for you. Yeah, hopefully you can fall back asleep whenever you need to. First review of Zelda is up. Oh, does it look good? Does it look good in hand or not so much? Give us your honest opinion of what you think. I haven't seen it because I literally got in and sat down and obviously changed. But that was about as much as I could do. You've got the new space torsos are now available. Oh, so these are from the educational sets, aren't they? Ah, oh, that's handy. So the new space educational torsos are available. But yeah, it does depend on some of them are 49, some are £1.03. A lot of these are £1.03, but they do differ in prices. But they've added loads more on here since we looked last time. So you've got these different suits, all of so you can even make your army of pilots up if you wanted to, because that's obviously the captain of the airplane. So if I am tempted one day to get that airport, I am tempted. I just don't know what could I do with that airport and make something fun with it for what display I do. Could I make that work? I think it's a funky little thing. Dolphin, you've got other bits on there. Where are they? I think it's about £1.08. There's your Lion Knights torso. So if you need to army build your Lion Knights torso, you can pick that. You can £3 for each one of those. So it looks like the newer torsos, they've added 2p on a torso. So they've put a price increase on the torso by the looks of it. So they've gone from £1.03 to £1.05. But then that's £1.36. But I'm guessing it's because it's got arm print. So yeah, you can see how it varies ever so slightly. Lego King says he's going to buy something, but not sure yet. Yeah, we're looking at the Bricklink sets, and so having a quick look at these torsos. A lot of these torsos. Oh, there we go. Look there. So there's one of them from the vending machine. So it's £1.03. Where is the rest of them? Because it's the chain link that we're looking for. I just find it's bizarre, isn't it? Because these are 50p, but it's is it 50p because it's open sleeve, like it's just normal yellow Lego color, and it's 68p for that one, but it's £1.03 for that, £1.03 for that, and then it's £1.03 for no print. But I guess it's technically still printed because it's coloured. I don't know, but this is the part that they're using. If you think about it, that is your minifigure that comes with those clogs. So they're giving you all of about a £3 minifigure in that. Oh, but it's not classed as new anymore because they're not on there. They are there, but I've just gone by newest. So yes, I've seen the chain link and I've seen that torso on there. So you can army build them, and they do look smart. What are you going to be buying, Lego King? What do you think? And again, everybody that's liked the video, thank you very much. And 20 votes in at the moment. So we are Lord of the Rings is 35%, Potter is at 20%, Zelda's at 15%, Star Wars is at 30%. Let's catch up with the chat quickly. Let's have a look. Right, so Old Brick says the only disappointing thing with Zelda is the printing of the trademarks on the back of the capes. Oh, really? Right, we'll get that. We'll flop that up in a second then. Let's have a look. Right, Zelda. Take a look. Did they have the same copyright print on the back of the others as well, or not? So what? So what? The back of the cape on this one, what does it have? The printing is great, even under the armor. It seems a Gandalf and have a special mold for the hair and ears with printing as well. So there's a copyright on the back of this then. Oh, okay. I've not seen anything, but apart from that, are you guys actually happy with the actual set itself? Because I think it's going to sell well. Oh, really? Oh, they haven't done that before. Well, maybe they have to. Maybe is it maybe the color? Maybe that's because when it's just a plain black cape and a plain anything cape, they can get away with it. But maybe when it's, I don't know. They haven't done that. Actually, they haven't done that with any cape before. Not that I've noticed. Must be a new thing. The Lego King says might get Batman set or Avengers Tower toss up or the sail barge. Not sure for sale before. So with regards to the sail barge, I think potentially the only time you're going to get that in a sale would be May the 4th on the Lego website when everything else goes into a sale. If they do that again like they did last year, because I was having a discussion with somebody the other day about that. So that's what we came to the conclusion of, which is good. You've got double points this weekend. And then the Avengers Tower, as far as I'm aware, is not at John Lewis or Smith's. I don't know who actually has the Avengers Tower, so you might have no choice but to get it from the Lego Group. And of course, this will all be in our FOMO Friday that me and Jay are going to be doing, because that's going to be a fruity live stream. We're going to be on for a good amount of time. Hope Jay's got some energy in him, because we're going to be looking at all of the sets that we want to take a look at, and then we'll be jumping to the sets that anybody wants to see in the chat as well. And of course, Marvel is going to be a massive topic, because there's quite a lot of Marvel sets on the discontinued list, as far as we're aware. But yeah, so this I don't know, because this Nintendo will have this set already on their website, but I don't know who else will. Is it at Smith's? Is it? Yeah, I didn't think they had it. So I'm assuming it's a purple label at Smith's. Because tomorrow, so don't worry, tomorrow the live stream is all about sale stuff before me and Jay do the FOMO Friday. So you can make up your own mind if you want to get stuff in a sale. Like this, for example, the main length has now gone down from 229 to 171. And then the Avengers Tower, there it is. So I will be tomorrow evening finding stuff basically that's in a sale, and we'll be doing it over Smith's and Argos, and we'll just be doing that tomorrow. That way you can do a quick bit of research before the double points kicks off, and then you can wait and see what happens. And I don't think I will. I'm tempted. I might do a countdown to double points midnight stream. We might do a flipping a couple of hour one. Not a problem, Mark. You take it easy. I'm about to finish as well, Mark. So don't worry. You get yourself some sleep. Yeah. So Smith. Well, they won't then. I don't think you might get lucky at the very, very end, but they haven't yet. So yeah, I guess what you're going to have to do, Lego King, is just hope for the best. So potentially sail barge May the 4th. Avengers Tower probably best off be safest getting on double points, maybe. You got a couple of opportunities until that happens. But I will be looking tomorrow at all of the sets that are on a sale, and just seeing what's about. I might do a countdown to midnight tomorrow, because if it's going to be double points on Friday, I'm assuming it might be. So I don't know if people want to stay up for that or not. I haven't got a clue. So I'm tempted to do it, because I've got nothing else to do. So could give that a go, and then I can just use all of the bits and pieces from the other websites just to see what it's about, and then we could see when, because it would be in about 15 minutes time tomorrow is when all the sites in Europe would have their double points. So yeah, maybe let us know what you think. If you guys and girls would like that, if you'd like a countdown stream, I could do one tomorrow because that's what we know. That's what we did last year, didn't we? We did quite a few of them last year, and I could just literally, as we're counting down the time, do a thing. But I could go on a little bit later, so I could go on at like nine till midnight. So I could do a 3 hour stream tomorrow and just cover all the bits and pieces, maybe, or start at 8:30. Might do a 8:30 till midnight stream. Just let us know if you'd like that, then I'd do it. If you don't, then well, you don't. So, Ultra says, "Cool. Look out for the stream. Happy days. Fair enough." DJ says, "Matt, when it comes down to the Old Town, I talked a while ago about getting it, but I have to get it on a sale. It's crazy price, about $400 in Sweden. Can you smuggle it from UK? Well, how much? Well, you got to work out the exchange rate, haven't you? Because it's 269 in the UK. So I don't know what because you've got Swedish krona, haven't you? So it's 3276 is what it works out to be. Okay, let's have a look. Hang on. Just finding it, don't worry. If it will pop up, because I had problems. Oh, there it is. It's Shop SE. That's what I was after. Sweden is here. So your Old Town is 3,799 on back order in Swedish krona. Yeah, there's a load of sets retiring very, very quickly. That's the thing. So there are a lot of sets going. But yeah, so that's on. So in Sweden, that's on back order until the 23rd. But in the UK, it's on back order until the 23rd because they use the same warehouse. So I wonder how much further this is going to go on back order when the double points hit. Yeah, it's a lot of yeah, there's a lot of good sets. There is a lot of sets going going on a good sale. So, but yeah, this does look very, very smart. Also, the minifigures look fantastic. It does look great. So, and this, I think this is a great looking set as well. But because are we sure it's double points tomorrow? Just because has Lego come out with a it's confirmed for the 20th, it is 29th. Oh, apparently double points start tonight. Apparently, it's the 29th. The double point start. It's not Friday. It's Thursday. Ah, well, there we go then. Oh, we'll just have to wait and see what we wake up with then. Or we stay online and see. But I don't know. I don't think I can. Well, I didn't realize that. I didn't realize this was Double points was happening. Oh, hang on then. Hang on. We know how we can get around this. Let's use my brain. Lego Australia, which means they're in double points already. Points has started already in Australia. Oh, this has turned out to be a interesting one. So, on double points in Australia, if you're still awake, everything. Is it everything? I need some more supplies now. I am hungry. I am thirsty. I was not expecting this at all. So, have they put everything in for double points? Is this available for double points? Is the pre-orders available? It is. So the brand new Smart Brick is available on double points. Right, I'm going to just change something on my. Hang on. Oh, we're staying up now. We are not stopping early. Oh, dear. Right. What am I doing? Trying to change the title of the video so people know that we're doing a countdown to double points, but I don't think it really matters, does it? Countdown to double points. There we go. I'm going to change the title just so people know. So I've got to change the thumbnail as well. You're going to have to entertain yourselves for a minute. We just need to change something. Things we learn as we go, eh? I'm still going to do the stream tomorrow, and I'll still do the sale stuff, but we won't be doing it now, obviously, because we'll be looking at all the double points on everything and just seeing. All the bits and pieces. Right. I am just making a hash of this very, 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 very fast. Right, let me do that. Wrong color. That. Right color. Save it. Save. Upload. Oh dear. Change that. All these things you've got to do. Right, times 2 points. Save. And now it should say times 2 points. If somebody can check for me to make sure that that is actually the case and I haven't completely butchered that, that'd be great. Right, so the new giveaway. Penguin in Love is about then. So it is worth $24 and you have to spend $130 or more. Well, we're around Ultra Bricks. We're not going anywhere. So this, honestly, if I didn't check, I would have stopped and woken up and gone, what a moron. So we've got an hour and 10 minutes until we can see the UK website. But this is the look at the brand new giveaway. So the brand new giveaway now is available in Australia. All tickety-boo with regards to that. So this is the new thing. So you are getting a giveaway purchase with double points. So are you excited for the Valentine's Day giveaway? Does this make you want to get any of the sets or not? I am desperately hungry as well. I don't know. I'm gonna have to raid the biscuit tin in a second. So yeah, we are currently, in case anybody's wondering where we are, we're currently in Australia. Currently in Australia. What is the Australian top? So they've changed their thing already, and they've just got it as ×2 points at the top. So right, let's have a look at the Penguin, and then we'll go back to the shop now. We'll see what's changed between this one and the UK, because there's always a change. There'll be some new offers in there, which we can have a look at. And we'll also see if it is everything or if it's only selective sets. So yeah, we will see. So Lego King says, got to pre-order that map. What are you going to be pre-ordering, Lego King? Oh, hang on. The Rivendell. I can only get one set. Not sure which one. Rivendell, Lord of the Rings. So a hard choice for the Bugle. Well, yeah, it's up to you. I mean, Rivendell is incredible. Out of all the sets, Rivendell is the nicest looking. But it just depends on what it is that it just depends on what it is that you want to do. But yeah, Australia then. So Australia is alive and well. This is the new giveaway for the Penguin. It's got the heart base by the looks of it. They're quite big boxes, aren't they, with these? And of course, this is matching up with what the other ones are. I'm assuming $130. So it's what, going to be about £75, I think the price point on this one. I think. Oh, hang on. DJI said I got one pretty good set today, the tournament set from Rising Dragons. Oh, is what the was that the add-on, DJI? The smaller add-on you got yourself, or was it the big temple tournament set? Exactly. If you got the big temple, I'm very jealous because I'm still sat on the fence with that. I'm waiting to go for that one. And yeah, I haven't gone for it yet for whatever reason. Right, loyalty points runs from the 29th to the 2nd. Celebration cake with $65 or more. No, there we go. Your cake is back if you wanted your cake. So you got your poly bag. It is Duplo. It's a 4-in-1 as well. If you wanted any of those things. What else is up and running then? Free delivery, and it's the Penguins in love. Right, let's check out what is in. Well, it has to be everything, doesn't it? Because they've got Star Wars in there. So they've got the Creel House. So you can still get the shuttle pod in Australia. I can't believe you can still get this. Because everywhere else around the world, it's gone. And it's still available in yeah, it's still available there. Did anybody pick up this giveaway or not? Because I still think it's a fantastic looking thing. It's worth $40 as well. So it's a high, this is Australian dollars, obviously. So it's a very high price point because the other giveaway was half the price that they're talking about in parts. But it is interesting that they put all of the new Star Wars Bricklink Smart Play is in for pre-order on double points. They have not excluded them. So you can get all of those sets if you wanted to. So you can pre-order all of those. Does that mean Pokemon is also double points on pre-order today? It does. So you can get Pikachu and you can get Eevee on double points with the giveaway on pre-order. Ultrabricks got the Enterprise giveaway. You lucky sausage. Yeah, yes, no, I do. It's the add-on. Yeah. So that's that set. I know exactly what you're talking about. Ninjago. It's the add-on to the temple is the one that you've got, if I remember rightly, and that is currently available in at John Lewis because we saw it yesterday. So hang on, I will use John Lewis to actually get it up because I saw that yesterday and I didn't realize that they actually had it. So because it comes with the Elementor Master of Smoke as well, that set. So the one that you've picked up, or the bounty is now, I can now say 35 pounds on the bounty, but Shibo's not here. So that wasn't in a sale yesterday. You have picked up, where is it? That. You picked up the tournament arena, haven't you? That's what you've managed to get yourself. And that's a really nice looking thing. So that is what item is, remember that 71818. 71818. Yeah, so this is the one that's fully retired. The fact that you've managed to pick that up is amazing. But this does bolt on to the larger set. So I do like that figure. I think that looks really good. And I do like the other characters it comes with as well. So you've got Kai J, Sora, and all of the others in there. And it's a nice looking thing with Wu in the staircase. So yeah, this retired early and the other one stayed up. But this character I think looks fantastic in this set. I do like this form. Yeah, so you got some really nice. You got some nice bits of building to do with that. That looks really very, very smart. Right, Pokemon is, like we said, Pokemon is on double point. So all pre-orders are double points going by, mind, the Australian website. So if I go to newest, so you can't order the train. So the mech was a pre-order. So it's a pre-order at the moment in the UK, I think. So they're going to take that off? A bit cheeky, isn't it? I wouldn't have thought they would have. Why would they take that off? Right, so Ninjago mech. £119 at the most. So this is at the moment. This is available to pre-order in the UK, but will this come off? Because they've obviously clearly done that in Australia. Yes, I think so. Yeah, so the agent is really good. Yeah, I like in that. Yeah, because it also has the agents from the Rising Dragon show as well, isn't it? That's where they're from. Right, this is where we're getting to. So yeah, the fact that it's got some of the agents in there, if it has got those agents in there, I'll recheck the characters in a second. But yeah, so that is available for that one, and the sets that are available for pre-order. So the Flower Wall is obviously coming soon. So that was not available for pre-order anyway. Oh, it's going to make things fruity tomorrow then, because if all these things are on double points. Sale to contend with. You've got all sorts of different bits and pieces to carry on with. So Ultra Brick says, I'll sleep on it, but I really might pre-order Zelda on ×2 points. Really fancy building it and not sure if I'd see a discount until Black Friday. That's very true. Well, yeah, I suppose, could you get it in store? Oh no, it's pre-order, isn't it? Oh yeah. Right, so Zelda is available pre-order double points. That has not been taken away. So you can do that. So they've added Pokemon, they've added the new Star Wars, and they've added the new Zelda for ×2 with a new polybag and new other stuff, which isn't too bad. Bricks Together, how are we? It wasn't my idea, Bricks Together. But I actually asked at the start, like, if they did a CMF Star Wars wave, what would people actually want? I didn't come up with a poll. At the same time, of course, Star Wars is drawing the Lord of the Rings. What do they do? Times points will force some sales elsewhere. Yeah, well, this is what we're going to be checking tomorrow, because obviously I was planning on doing a sale stream tomorrow of all the sets that are on sale, and then we're doing a FOMO Friday with all the sets that are going to be discontinuing between now and December. But I think no, Ultra Bricks is not. I don't wait. It doesn't say. Hang on. Let me add it. No, there it is. So you'll get it. So the because it normally says with the new giveaways that it excludes. If it doesn't include it, it just says it excludes, but it just says $130 or more. So it's not exclusive. Yes, I've heard. I've seen some rumors of the Shrek stuff, and of course the larger sets as well. They've got a couple of sets coming, haven't they, for Shrek? Is there any Shrek fans in? I think some people love. It's going to be one of those, isn't it? Some people love them. Well, it's very true. You could use it for pieces, couldn't you? So yeah, because it says in their T's and C's that the giveaways are valued because of the money it costs per piece, and the only reason why they do that is because if you buy a set and then give the set back and keep the giveaway, you don't get that $24 back. So that's what it's to do with. So it says approximate retail value, 24, and it says Pick-a-Brick standard. So, Pick-a-Brick standard not valid for this promotion. One set per household. They always say that nonsense, don't they? So basically, if you send the set back, they're without the giveaway, you just don't get the $24 back, which is what I would imagine a load of people do with the Creel House. They just bought 3 Creel Houses, kept the giveaways, and then made more money in the secondary market than they would have done. But it looks like they're all in. It looks like every single set is available. So that Zelda, I guess because the reviews are going out for that now, if you want the Zelda, you're going to have to be, I don't know if you're going to have to be quick on that. I don't know if people are going to be waiting for it. I mean, I'm afraid the Brick Clogs aren't on double points because they're not available for pre-order. But yeah, all this new Star Wars stuff, all 5 sets that are announced yesterday are. So they're on double points. Don't forget they are compatible, but don't include the Smart Brick. The new football that's got announced is, the new helmet is. And yeah, so they've not excluded anything, which is quite a surprise. So it's a bolt-on 4320. So that set goes with the massive Ninjago Temple as like add-on. So it makes the bigger set bigger. Bricks Together. It sounds like you're all in then on the. I'll tell you what, the gingerbread man will be good fun because that will work in Winter Village display or normal. They have got some really nice Shrek lands around the world because they've got them they've got Shrek at Universal in Singapore. They've got a good Shrek area. It's Motion Gate in Dubai, and of course over in the States they've got it as well. But it's all under the DreamWorks banner, and they also do Kung Fu Panda and all of those kind of things. So it'd be interesting if they do open up the doors to other stuff. You've even got all the new science kits available. Is the puppy going to be available? No, that's just coming soon. Oh, I tell you what, if this was on double points and the giveaway was still available, I think it wouldn't have been available after that. But the giveaway sold out worldwide, because it wasn't. It's obviously Australia, America, UK went in seconds, didn't it, that thing? So these are the original Smart Play all-in-ones. All of those are in. Creel House is now on ×2 points on back order, obviously, in Australia. Postcard is still on back order everywhere else. Like McQueen, how long has Like McQueen been on back order for? 12th. The 12th. So yeah, but it's been interesting to see they do a stock update. I don't know who else. Yeah, it'd just be interesting with regards to like the Shrek line. It'd just be interesting who actually owns, because Motion Gate in Dubai, they have How to Train Your Dragon, Kung Fu Panda, Shrek, and something else all in one land. I just wonder if they might be going down the route of that over a period of time, or they're just going to do Shrek. But it's nice to have a new theme. And of course, apparently, Turtles is supposed to be coming on the 1st of Feb. But I guess it's all to do with the licensing of, is it exclusive? Because normally it is. It's the sets are exclusive to one brand, aren't they? And this is the problem with the DC stuff. The DC stuff's already kicked off now, so Mattel's lost the license. Mattel's gained the license, for DC 6-inch line. And it's all kicking off with all of that kind of stuff because there's a huge toy licensing changeover. So, right, link stuff. That's your Ninjago Tournament Battle Arena, which looks great. So I will jump back over to this, and then I will, on the other page, I'll show you what it's supposed to go with. So the set that you have just got yourself is a bolt-on to this. So this thing's massive, but your amazing set that you've got now, bear in mind your set that you've just picked up is retired. It is pictured just there, look. They've added it in one of the photos, and it just adds on to the bottom. It does stop you being able to go underneath the water, but it can be added to it. So, yeah. So if you in the future 4320, if you were thinking of something like that, then obviously you can do. But no, going back to Australia, you are going to be laughing for double points as long as your stuff's in stock. If you wanted anything. Of course, games are to be played because in the UK there are huge sales. So that's what I'm going to be checking out tomorrow first, because I can already see some of these sets are much cheaper elsewhere. Just looking at the John Lewis stuff that we're very quickly looking at. Was it Smash? It was Smith's, wasn't it? Because the Smith's Lego sets, the Harry Potter length was, what was that, 30-40 pounds off? I mean, the sets that we've got in a sale at the moment in the UK are criminal. So obviously we'll go in depth on this at the moment, but huge saving on the Harry Potter castle, and this has been like it all year. You've got Minecraft that's in a sale, loads of and these are all new Minecraft stuff, don't forget. Like the Minecraft stuff that's in a sale now, I think is the stuff that actually sold out on the Lego website. The Dalmatian, you got £29 off already. You've got money knocked off the Lilo and Stitch. You've got money knocked off all of it. I haven't typed in sale, so it looks like Smith has started a different sale. And at midnight it will update, because that Luna house is 10% off at Smith's. This is a beautiful looking thing as well. That's good money knocked off. What is any other big sets jumping? Oh, there it is. Look, yeah. So your main length, that's 171. This is actually gone up in price because it says it's down to 689, but it was actually 550. So they've actually put the price up on that. Well, this is it. I mean, it's bizarre, isn't it, with how they've been doing the CMF range at the moment. I think they'll sell well, though. To be fair, the current CMF wave is really easily available. So I don't know if anybody went all in on that, because Lego King, who was in before, was in the process of picking up all of them. I managed to pick up some more of them today, I do believe. But the current CMF series, it seems to be easily available at the moment. Yeah, you got the driveway down from 79 to 62, the Angular, so 4% off this. So Sean, I'll tell Sean that, because I think a lot of people went to sleep because I thought we were going to finish this and then realised double points is already starting in Australia. So we are up till midnight now. We're up till midnight for the disappointment of it being exactly the same as the Australian. So again, this has been in much, much bigger sales. So you just have to wait until that goes down to, I think it was like 139, 149 that was in a couple of weeks back. They literally change the price of these sets every single day. I'm sure somebody just goes in and goes, just going to make it up. Just going to make it up to exactly what we think it's going to be. 3-in-1 castle, first of the sale prices on that. That didn't take long, did it? Some of the brand new Harry Potter stuff. It's the more bizarre looking ones went straight into a sale, and the other ones that are selling out and selling well, obviously they don't change the prices of them, do they? So there's lots of savings and sales to be had with the stuff that we'll be checking in much greater detail tomorrow. Even the Up House is looking half decent. Some of the others are looking all right. The football is going to be at Smith's. So that means that's going to go into a sale as well. The tractor is $17.99. Malfoy is $119. So that's a good saving on that one as well. So the battle bus is $69. Tower is not going to go into a sale. They've got both of the trucks, and this still hasn't gone into a sale. When will that actually go into a sale? Arkham, which I think Smiths might put Arkham into a sale, even because it's retiring at the end of this year. But is that even out yet? Oh, it is. So Smiths now have Arkham in stock. So I would imagine that would go into a sale sooner, maybe. So the new airport is a few pounds off. Batmobile is a good saving. All the others look like, yeah, there are some big savings, right? Because I've not put it by most expensive. I've just gone by random. So yeah, we'll have a proper look at that tomorrow, because it is very much a case of, if you wanted to bargain, especially obviously from the UK, is the double points any good at all? Because obviously you're best off, if you want something like day one, you're best off is ordering it now, aren't you? So Star Wars, Pokemon, Zelda, all of those are the ones that you want to be, they're all the ones that you want to be ordering, and then you could just be living the dream with it, because the fact that all of these are here, that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. I've got the UK website up and running. Yes, so let's have a look at. Let's have a look at Germany. Still have the line dance, which sold out in the UK. Is the G-Wagon car with the Speed Champions? Are you talking about the G-Wagon Technic car or the G-Wagon Speed Champions car? If the DeLorean is in the Lego store tomorrow, I will get it. Well, if you could film some of the Lego store for me, Ultra Bricks, I'd love to see it. Because I could put a video together. If you film it in landscape and just literally walk around the store quite quickly, I can slow it all down and see it all. That would be fantastic. Speed Champions G-Wagon. I can have a look on the UK on the UK website, and we can see. We'll go in Germany. We'll see. G-Wagon. Yes, it is. It's a two-pack, isn't it? So this car is still available over in Germany, that is. You earn 750 points. You need to get €5, should I say, nearly £5 euro off. But again, because we're so spoilt in the UK, it's not always necessarily the best thing to do. There's a fair few. So in Australia, there's a fair few sets suddenly gone on back order. Look, because all three of these are now on back order, plus the Fry's food truck. That's 4. GT is 5. The Mini Castle 6. People aren't messing around for this. Look, 7, 8 for back orders for the BB-8 Droid Mech and the other. So obviously they're now all sort of 10th. I think all going to be 10th of February. Is it going to be sort of lucky dip? We'll do this as well. Are they all going to be there? Yeah, they are. I wonder if they get a delivery in for all of these then. I wonder if they know that they're getting a big order of stuff in on 2nd of March. Clearly not. So that's a big old back order for that one. So you've got to wait a whole more month for that. I like to think the DeLorean for you would be okay, but it's still in back order in Australia until the 5th of March. So you got just over a full month for that. Osbrick said, I just got that Epic Battle set, was bored in the hotel, so brought myself a small build. Epic Battle? Which Epic Battle? Which one? Epic Battle? Hang on. Oh, the Sandman. The Sandman Epic Battle. Right, let's take a quick look at that then. Good minifigures with this. Have you built it yet then? Yeah, have you built it? Built it already. So it's on the side. So when they come in to make your bed tomorrow, you can have it on show. What are you going to do? Try and take it apart again tomorrow and then put it back in the box? That'll give you something to do, wouldn't it? I built it. Now I've got to take it all apart again. Lego King has just said, big back for sure. He's got a big back. Big back. What set did we look? Where are you in this stream? Big back. But no, those minifigures look really good. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, why not? Why it's if you can't, if you're going out for an explore, you can't go wrong picking it up. It's a nice looking thing. I do like the face print on Venom. But this is at the price point that we were saying that it seems to be at a much lower price point to what previous Marvel sets have been, but you are obviously getting less. But yes, this is €24 in Germany. But they haven't updated. Have they? They haven't updated anything yet, have they? No. What is that? Oh, the Friends polybag. So they've got loads of the other stuff though. Oh, so they've got all of them still. So the UK ran out of 2 of these things. That's interesting. So Germany had a lot more than us. Oh, 24. You can't go bad. Pre-order is on backlog then. What are you pre-ordering? Because pre-order, nothing's going to be. You can't have a pre-order on a backlog. It's either back order or pre-order. So if you're wanting to pre-order something, you can get double points on the pre-orders now. So, like if you wanted the DeLorean, you can now get the DeLorean on ×2 points as of midnight tonight. So 35 minutes, and you can do it, or you just go to because they'll be in the Lego stores, won't they? They'll be in the Lego stores tomorrow. But no, the times 2 points look is started in Australia. You're going to get the thing with it for the Penguin. But now all the pre-orders, you can do whatever you want with them. So all the Star Wars available, all of the Pokemon is available. For the football, this thing. So this I think will I think I can see this being grayed out. I think a load of people go mental for this and just pick it up because they'll want it for the figure, they'll want it for all the other little bits and pieces. This I can see going by this time tomorrow in the UK, for example, of just not having. They'll just have to get it back in stock. Or they'll just take the pre-order away because there is. It doesn't say how many units are available for pre-order. But the Penguins in Love ends on the 6th, the 6th of Feb. And this promotion for the Star Trek shuttle doesn't end until March. Yeah, I think that's it. It'd just be interesting to see who has. Well, what was we're just doing random stuff this evening. Like I said, this has just been a completely unplanned winged live stream. But who has who has it? No. Who has that in the UK? So you know it's going to go into a sale. Let's see if we can find it, shall we? Right. So I finally typed in Lego. I was wondering what I've done wrong on that. So, oh, Smiths do have it. They've just not. It's Smiths. There you go. So it's available for pre-order at Smiths, which means this will, I think, go into it. Well, some of them do go into a sale at Smiths, and some of them don't. But the helmet will probably go into a sale, you would think. Also, it's at Amazon, which means it's definitely going to go into a sale because over in the UK, all of the Lord of the Rings stuff goes into a sale on Amazon. Yeah, I think we can all agree that the World Cup trophy looks very, very odd. I think there's absolutely no harm in saying that whatsoever. You're not going to offend anybody with that. We've all gone, yeah, fair enough. They've tried, but at the same time, it's kind of. Oh, Argos has it. God, they got every so Argos. So this is going to be in a huge sale then. So you either wait and get it in a big sale, or you go and get double points and you'll be living the dream. But yeah, the let me just. I've got a million tabs open now. So the football. Because I was saying if they would do a basketball and an American football. I think the FIFA trophy is just really difficult to do. I think, but to be fair though, we have said this with quite a few sets that the photos sometimes are awful. So our whole judgment to I've seen it in person, but when I first saw it, I was like, okay. I think we can all agree with that to a point. But there is other sets coming out. But this is thing is though, the actual trophy is quite pretty. And that's what we're looking at there is just a replica, obviously. But yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be they've tried, but it's just such a detailed thing that it just doesn't quite, because depending on how you look at it from, obviously you can see the different detailing in it. So there, it's supposed to have. It's just this looks a little bit odd because I think this is not. I think this is supposed to be in. Yeah, it's just difficult, I guess, because it's a gold thing. Threshold for the giveaway. Yes, good evening again, Sean. Yeah, we decided to stay on until midnight, by the way. Just spontaneously, just like, yeah, we're not going to go. We're not going to go to bed yet. Right, let's go back to Australia. We don't know for the US price. I'm assuming it's about £20. Sorry, for the Australian price, we know the price, but for the UK, I think it's about 75. If you can work out the price of it. So 30 Australian dollars for the giveaway, and the giveaway is that. Giveaway is with regards for the football, it's an actual accurate size ball. With it is the sticker, because that is actually just as important as everything else. So that really should have been a print on that, but I can see why they've done it, obviously. And it just gives you all the little bits and pieces, but the size 5 and all the other little bits, I think it is as close to the color of the ball for the World Cup this year. And of course, then it all opens up. So, but I said this, I was quite surprised that there's nothing on the ball, on the box about the World Cup. It's just the ball. And it does say football on the box. It just says soccer ball for whatever reason on the Lego website. But yeah, it's that sticker there that bugs me badly. But I'm assuming they want you to put the sticker on because it is for display only. Do not actually kick, but it is the official size. So if you had a collection of footballs, for example, which people do, like you've got your American footballs on a shelf from different games, this would be the perfect size to it. So it is exactly a size 5 ball, which size 5 is adults, size 4 is younger, and then size 3 is like children. Like I think size 3 is primary school, then you move on to size 4, then you hit size 5 closer to adult, I think. Or it might go size 4 straight into size 5, one or the other. But yeah, could be 60. It is 65. That's a great price point. So it's, what are you thinking then? What are you thinking of getting? That's the big question. Let me catch up with the chat. Yeah, so I think it's one of those with the trophy they've tried. When it comes to the Ninjago Temple you mentioned, does it have a play like feature? What the big temple? Yeah, I think so. But it's you've got a lot of the play features in yours, haven't you? So the actual temple, the big temple, it's not going to. Is it going to load? Load. Let me have a look. So the big temple. This one. What? I don't know. We're in Australia at the moment. Yeah, it's got some play features at the back, I think. There's some moving bits and pieces like that. Look, so yeah, you got Lloyd hiding. There is something somewhere. Yeah, you got bits that move and do stuff and things like that. So, but yeah, you've got more of the play features in yours because of this bit just down on there is where it bolts into. But you've got the missing minifigures from this set basically. So because you've got there's part of Woo on there. Look, it's all up in here, and that's a different poly bag just down on there. So yours actually comes through and on and up to this bit. So I said earlier it was here, but it's not. It comes around on this bit. So yeah, it's all round. It's all this section from the bridge. So you have the bridge going over into your set. So it just extends that set ever so slightly, which I like. I think it's a real nice thing. I would, if I could, I would get both and just do it. But Money is money. Oh, the elemental smoke. That style he is. I haven't seen him like that anywhere else with that kind of leg. It could well be. So you are talking about. Actually, has anybody seen any more about the other football sets that are supposed to be coming out? Because there's supposed to be a handful of them, isn't there? I know the ball's out now. 71878. But I don't know if anything else is when anything else actually kicks off. Yeah, you got some good figures with that. Just trying to find something in the background, but I can't actually use their website properly. 71818. Right. Try this. Yeah, so you're talking about him with that. So I haven't seen that version like that. So it could well be. It is a nice set. It does look good. Oh, the guy with the glasses and the hat. Oh, the other. No, I don't think he is. Oh, you're talking. Sorry, I thought you were talking about this one. You're talking about the temple. Hang on. So the temple that is down here. That was down here. Hang on. Try that again. Shut your eyes. Shut your eyes. Shut your eyes. It is on the second page. It's on the second page of newest. There we go. All the way at the bottom. If I typed in Temple City, it would have come up. The guy with the glasses. That one. No, he's been done before, but he's hard to get. So he's a cool character. Oh, I don't know, Sean. I don't know because we just very, very quickly started to look at Smiths, and so this is what I'm going to do tomorrow because I was actually going to do that this evening, just as a kick-off, and we decided to look at obviously all the Bricklink stuff. I'm glad I did because now there's games to be played. So what I'm going to do tomorrow before I make my decision on double points is see if Smiths or John Lewis has gone up against the Lego Group and dropped their prices better than what you would get for double points, because the sail barge, the Destiny's Bounty, sail barge, the Bounty has gone into a big sale. See, started. So you get $34.99 off this now, and it's been price matched with something else. So somebody else has done this somewhere, and because this wasn't in a sale yesterday. Because we were looking at the stuff that's retired, but I want this. But I just have to wait and see and hope that John Lewis has it in for a minute or two. But yeah, I honestly don't know. Oh, my basket. It's thank you for that. I did a test, didn't I? The basket was a test to see if the penguin was included, and it is. So the giveaway is included with all pre-orders. So what was in my basket was the Ninjago set. So I had this in my basket, and then I took it out, then I put it back in again, and I took it out. So yeah, I don't know, Sean. To be honest, I don't know. It's either going to be this or the Bounty, I think, but I honestly don't know. if I get this, then I've got to get the other thing from John Lewis. But it's just all expensive, isn't it? So yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see. We will see. It's always nice to have something new. But what about yourself? Are you going to get the soccer balls? You're going to get a pair of balls? Oh well, let's have a look at this football again. Then. So you're going to double points on this. This is potentially going to be everywhere, so you could get this in a sale if you wanted to. But if you're going to get this, I'm assuming you're going to get this and have this on display by your TV for the World Cup kickoff, which still don't know actually where it is actually going to happen. Take it easy, Bricks Together. Well, thank you for joining him. This was supposed to finish about an hour ago, but now we're just staying up till midnight in the UK. So Sean's apparently in the shower. Oh, this is a new one for me. I'm in the shower. Oh, okay. So we've got a showering stream. Nice. We're getting to 18 content now. Beautiful. Yeah, so that's what I think a lot of people are going to do with it, with the footballs beside it. I can see people actually doing a fair bit of that. But yeah, we've got 20 minutes to kill before we can just basically finish. And I'm not too sure, Ultra Bricks. I don't know if Sean's talking about washing his or cleaning this one, or I don't know. But I'm more confused by how is his phone waterproof. I don't know. I have no idea. Everybody that's liked the video so far, again, thank you very much indeed. And of course, if you've taken part in the poll, it is 35 to 35 for your CMF versus Lord of the Rings. Now it must be a warm shower. You're bragging now. Everything's warm and ready. Talking of ready, the ginger have that for a segue from a pair of balls to a gingerbread. It's still on back order until the 23rd of March in Australia. What are we in? I'm going to go back over to UK turf. I'm going to go back over to so the UK. Nothing has changed yet. Yeah, one of the better places to get the head from, I think. Yeah, I'm just having a look in the background at the bits and pieces that are in sale at John Lewis, and there's some tidy bits and pieces. So where is that? Oh, it's very got it as well. Was it sold out? Out of stock. Oh, that's a shame. Very put it into a sale. So it went into 31. So what's Very doing for their? I always forget about Very for their Lego sets. Oh, 25%. Oh, of course, it's the International Lego Day, isn't it, today? Again, completely forgot about that as well. So that's a thing, by the way. Right, high to low. What does Very have of them? Big savings. £100 off, £98 off, £80 off. Your main length has £58 off. So again, we're going to go over all of this again tomorrow. Stepping out the water to float a comment. Oh dear. Oh, don't drop your phone and slip, and just that would be a very, very awkward thing. The paramedic reading the conversation. Oh, that's how you fell over. Put your nuts away. Ultrabrick says, really hope they do more gingerbread Star Wars sets in the same scale. I think so, but what would be your next choice for that, though? What would you want next, Ultrabricks? And 4320 says, also got the hair version of Jay from the Ninjago movie. Where did you get these from, Zero? Where did you manage to pick them up from? Did you get them from Bricklink, or did you just manage to get them in a store somewhere? £35 off Notre Dame, £15 off this, £45 knocked off the Red Bull. ATST's got 25, 50, 20, 40, again, 40 knocked off this. 35 off the Juggernaut, 24, the Nightmare Shark, 25. So it's good saving. There's some good savings to be had. See, I really do like the Arctic stuff. And if I had a roller coaster track all in white, I would get this in a heartbeat just to have as theming. But yeah, I think that's really a cool thing, to be honest. Because they've been doing the Arctic stuff for so long. Yeah, I think it looks good. So Sean's talking about dropping the soap, and Ultrabricks is saying Ultrabricks is saying about the TIE Fighter. Got them from a local Swedish website. Oh, they often get rid of stuff. Oh, happy days. That's always quite nice. Oh, did you get the Arctic? Did you get the Arctic train then? Did you? Yeah, because I like the I did like that train. Yeah, because I nearly added the train in. I thought this train would look quite nice in the Winter Village display, but then I didn't get this one and got the other one instead, which wasn't a bad decision, to be honest. Mario's down, £25 off Mario. So the hat from Potter, 24 off, £5 off the Falcon. We've seen that with better savings elsewhere. That's why I'm going to do these sale things tomorrow. But you always forget about Very, so I'm just showing them off now in case I forget to do it tomorrow. Game Boys are £5 off. F1 Garage. Where are we? I'm hungry now. Arc is £15 off. £11 off the Bulldozer. Yeah. To be fair, it's probably it's a big thing, so it's a lot of money, but it is a big thing. But it's expensive for 54, but it's coming down in price. That's always nice. Horizon Adventure. No idea. No idea what that is. Ultrabrick said the Arctic train is great. Also good to pick up the power stuff. Yeah, got it on Black Friday. Yeah, I know. I should have done that, and I didn't. But it doesn't matter because I ended up getting the t'other one instead. So yeah, I did. I thought the Arctic Express. I thought the Arctic train would look nice with the Winter Village stuff, but it didn't really. It didn't really happen. So right. So we are in Australia at the moment, and they have both the giveaways. That is filthy. They've got both those giveaways. So the line dance finishes a day before. So if you were to get a larger set, it has gone. It's now gone. That's what it did on the UK website. Then it just went. So that didn't take long, did it? So that'd be taken off now. So they've only got this now. That'd be the last time you see that lion dance. That has now officially gone from Australia. Gone, done, and done. Yeah. Right, we've got until pure disappointment. We do this all the time. There's going to be no surprises. I was not expecting to do this at all. So what else? What else are you thinking? So if there's all these stuff on, when are you going to pre-order it then, Ultrabricks? Will you pre-order it so like now, or will you pre-order it when you get home at the weekend for any of the stuff that you're after? Because obviously the Zelda's still available here, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it's still available. I'll get Wonka. Oh, I wonder if Willy will go up to ×4. Will Willy Wonka go back up to ×4 or not? What do you reckon? I wonder if they will put that up to ×4. It was only the UK they did it in. Oh, need food. Right, so this I was thinking maybe I could get away with having the Goonies boat with the Ninjago pirates on the inside. Yeah, I think so. It's a wet. Sean's like, it's a wet Wednesday. Oh, good lord. Well, it was dry all day today. Now you've had your shower. You know that you're going to set up a storm now for the rest of the week. So the UK is going to flood because of Sean. Ultrabrick says, I'll sleep on it. Probably order the Zelda tomorrow when I wake up. There's normally ×2 points in February. Yeah, I think they seem to be doing double points more and more often now. But it's because I think, obviously, for us in the UK, we're like, well, yeah, it's all right. You know, you can get points or you just save a fortune elsewhere. Because who has the Goonies? Because it is the Goonies in a sale, 21363. No. Nobody. No. Do they? Oh. Well, Game have it, apparently. God, we find some very weird websites as we go. So Game now stock new stuff as well, do they? Right. Okay. So they have a sale on the slice. You are joking. Have they got the Razor Quest as well? They have. So Game have the Razor Quest, which means that'll go into potentially another big sale at some point. We've got to do tomorrow, boys and girls. That's for sure. So there's sail barges there. Got the Ninjago Market still. It's a place to go. They got the Lighthouse still in stock? Yes, they have. Where did these companies get all of this discontinued stuff from? It's £10 off Pac-Man. That is the big thing that I want. Oh, we're gonna have some good fun going through all these websites tomorrow. So it's 100 So that's why. Oh, so maybe that's who they're competing up against. And so John Lewis's price matching game of all people. Right, it's only one page. So yeah, we got quite a few things to take a look at. Quite a few things to take a look at tomorrow. The UK not updated yet. We know what's going to happen, so it's fine. There's nothing. There's no changes to it. It's not exactly going to be record breaking, but we might as well stay up, see midnight through. Sean can dry himself off with a bit of talcum powder and then be living the dream. I will want to pick this up now. After seeing where it actually goes, I'm like, oh yeah, that would work really well because it's that bit there, isn't it, at the front? No, it's not. Sorry, I'm talking nonsense. I think it's that bit of the steps. I'm going to spend a couple of minutes eyeballing this Ninjago temple. Yeah, so this Ninjago temple. I quite like though that bit. So I'm assuming it pegs into the front. I think. Right, smudge, bear with me. Yeah, so I'm assuming that's where that bit goes on to. So it goes into here because I like the look of this. I like the look of this bit already, but I think it must clip into the inside because it's not shown. It's not shown there. But I wonder where it pings off from. Because from that picture to that picture, is it the same? It is the same angle, isn't it? So they come over the bridge. There's your water bit. There's your bit that you stand on for fishing. And then it gets replaced. That bit gets replaced. So that's part of the set. And then it wraps it around as an extra piece. So it does make it much, much, much bigger. So, Sean, that might be your answer. It might be this set, to be honest. I still think this set with the other giveaway, which is what I was going to do, and the giveaway sold out. So, yeah, I might pick this up on double points. Maybe. Sean is a lobster, and I'm assuming that's his plums. They are is warm and ready. So Old Brick says I'm going to sleep on it and probably order the Zelda tomorrow when I wake up. There's normally times 2 points, I think. So last year it was the 8th to 12th February times 2 points, but not in January. So this might be the last one until June or May for Star Wars. Yeah, maybe. Oh, you got the add-on for 38. Yeah, so that's cheaper than us because the add-on, I honestly thought I missed out on that. Because the add-on is it's quite a lot going on to it, but you get so many minifigures with it. Yeah, because I was going to have a yeah, I just have to figure it all. Have to figure it all out. Seeing on the table now, apart from Sora and is that part of that other set? It might be actually. That might be the actual front of the stand. I think that is. Tell you what, I'm struggling with this. So you've got this red stand here with these two spinny things on, and then on this photo, you've got the stand with the two spinny things on. So maybe that stand just goes somewhere else as a standard thing, and this is clicked in differently. I'm going to have to find out, aren't I? I am going to have to find out because it's going to annoy not knowing. Oh, which means you might actually be able to keep the fishing bit, which would be quite nice. I quite like that fishing bit. Don't worry, I'm keeping my eye on the time. Yeah, so add on for £38, that's really good value. So that's much cheaper than what we could get it for. I think, to be fair, you can get it used or somebody trying to sell it for much cheaper. But it's just interesting that Lewis has it at the moment. So there might be a possibility. Right, so we're about to hit midnight, which means it's going to be a case of how quickly are we going to be disappointed? When's it going to update? What's it going to say? We're now midnight already. There we go. Didn't look at that. They were on time tonight. Congratulations to the Lego group. They got it on time. Right. So let's play the game again. There is no giveaway currently at the top. So we will have to wait until that comes up. And the double points, I'm assuming, is going to be on everything. What? Okay, so the giveaway's here. Right, so it's just all uploading. So the giveaway's £70. £70 for the giveaway. So if you want to get yourself a nice new Valentine's Day giveaway, it is yours for £70 whole. Does that make you want to get it, Sean? Have you finished cleaning yourself? So in the UK right now, as of 1 minute ago, this ends on the 6th of February 2026. It is live for £70. And it is, as we know, we'll double check, but it should be exactly the same as Australia. And it should be everything, including the pre-orders. So forget those. Let me click that. Ooh. We'll wait for it to upload. It's not uploaded everything yet then. I wonder how long it would take for it to start saying, because it's going to be the same for us as it is in Australia. It's just that they haven't put double points on everything yet. Is the giveaway still? Why is that still there? The vintage parade cars decided to return. That shouldn't. I'm sure that finished a while back, so I think that's gone, isn't it? Yeah. So if you are excited about double points, let it load up. You will have double points on all pre-order stuff as well as other stuff, and I'm hoping that's the case, because if they've just done selective, we have been bent over. Because what I can't quite understand, boys and girls, is that we have ×2 points on the galloping horses and ×2 points on the Avengers Tower, but we don't have ×2 points on anything else. But there is that in Australia. So come on. This could be could you imagine if they're just like, oh no, we're it's selective for the UK. There's no way, is there? No, there we go. Okay. So now it's coming up slowly. So the old town's on back order. So if I added that in, is it going to put double points on it? Take that out. Yes. There we go. Just that second pinged up. So they're literally just uploading it bit by bit by bit by bit. The question is this, so this is available for pre-order. So this will be, there we go. So this is available for pre-order and double points. So the pre-order in Australia must have already sold out. So if you wanted to get yourself the new Ninjago mech, you can do for double points. Ultra Bricks has pre-ordered Zelda already. That did not take long. So congratulations to you. Hello again to Lego King, who is still here. We will be on for about another 5 minutes, I think. And then we will, I think that is, Sean is now getting the lube out, I think, by the looks of it. He's rather excited by the looks of that emoji. But yeah, so if you wanted to get the new 15th anniversary mech on pre-order, you can. So yeah, there's some nice, obviously got nice opportunities for nice things if you wanted to. Point wise, what do you get points on this? So it's you get £22 worth of points for Temple City. So yes. Yes, food for thought, that is. Food for thought. I'm going to have to have a good old think. I need to see where I can actually get this from. And then work it out from there. As I think this would be a great add-on to the other. You got me thinking now, DJI. You got me thinking. Of course, Goonies, everything. It's all on double points. I will just make sure that all of the poker, because if Zelda is gone, then everything else is. So yeah, these are double points as well. All the double points there for all of your pre-order goodness. So order whatever it is you want. But tomorrow I will be covering over all of the sets that are now going to be in a sale, because obviously Midnight's happened. So I'm assuming there'll be changes to John Lewis and other pieces like that, because that always is the case. And then on Friday, we've got FOMO Friday. FOMO Friday will be a thing. Yeah, they've got quite a lot of... John Lewis got quite a lot of new stock. Now I've done it a different way, so that's interesting to see what that's about. So, has anybody got anything on double points? Did anybody pick anything up at midnight, or did you not? Did you not? Like I said, this was not expected this evening. I, for whatever reason, thought double points started on Friday, and it starts now. So it's starting on Thursday, which I think has always traditionally been the case. I think it's always been Thursday to Sunday, but I'm just sat here dribbling. The Lord of the Rings helmet, of course, double points pre-order. Pick that up. You can do it for the ball as well if you wanted to. How long will this stay around if people don't realize where else you can get it from? So I think Amazon and everywhere else in a couple of weeks, it'll be cheaper. I say a couple of weeks. Well, say July, August. If you want to wait another 5 months, you could do. So you could definitely do that if you wanted to. But right, that was very spontaneous and not planned at all. This was supposed to finish a while back. Admira, good evening to you. Have you picked up anything, Admira, for this new double points that has just gone live spontaneously? Is there anything that you want to take a look at set-wise? We can quickly take a look. That's not a problem. So anything you want. Lego King, are you picking up anything? Because the minifigures will be on double points. So we'll be doing the big sale stuff tomorrow. But yeah, that's all of it. Yeah, so it's all in double points now. There it is. That's still there. This might be the one that might just run out of pre-orders, maybe. I mean, it's not exactly a problem, is it? But the fact that you can get this on double points now, and it's not going to be on double points again, I wouldn't imagine until it ships. So it just makes sense if you want to get it in day one, just pre-order it early, because I know there'll be people that want to get it from the store and have it in hand day one, but you are literally getting something extra for free if you did it now. So that's if you wanted to. You don't have to, obviously. You can do it however you want to. So Sean, just so we know, because obviously you're a hot lobster that you've just got out the shower, or are you still in the shower and you are currently doing something? Because I'm not 100% sure what Sean's emojis are, because the last comment that made actual sense was stepping out the shower, stepping out the water flow to shower. So yeah, there we go. Fresh as a daisy. He's alive. There we go. He's fit as a fiddle and he's alive. He made it. He's made it out the shower just before midnight, and he's now thinking, what is he going to order at midnight on double points? And the question is, are you going to be going to the store to get anything, or would you just get it from the website? Because don't forget, again, like this now, this is the game to be played. Is it worth getting the Gingerbread 8080 Walker with something else? Because it's obviously on back order. Because how many opportunities will you have to get the 8080 on double points before Christmas? Because don't forget, this has been unavailable since October, and it's been pushed back to March. So you could get this on double points if you wanted to now. If you wanted to. Well, yeah, you've got a habit of it being an absolute downpour for whatever reason. But I do like the Christmas Gingerbread 8080. I think it will work very well in my Winter Village display. Still waiting to find out if Admira is going to be ordering anything or looking at any themes within the Lego website. He could well be with his Lego towel. It's this is it, Ultra Bricks. This is it. It's like so obviously tomorrow what we'll do is we'll see if any of these have been pushed further back. Because if people are thinking, well, actually, this is going to be really difficult to get, we've just got to remember the 3rd of March. And I am sure this was in February. So it's been pushed back again. So yeah, if you want this for October, and you've got what, like, say this double points and what, maybe 2 more before realistically we're at Christmas again, for actually being able to have this in your hand. So will this be on back order for ages? So yeah, I mean, you've just got to be tactical, I think, as well, because this is 697. That's pieces, not points. 880 points you get for this. So you get a fiver off. So it's £5 off. But I don't know, though. This is the other thing you've got to think of. Is this set going anywhere else in the UK? Is it going to go to Smiths? Is it going to go to Argos? Is it going to go to John Lewis? And if it is, then you're laughing. If not, you won't be able to. So June is probably the last time you get double points on and have it for Christmas for this. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so just be tactical. If you want this for Christmas, I know it's a long way away, but you're going to have to think that far ahead if it keeps selling how it is. But they've still got a limit of 1. It's still limited to 1. So they are obviously really struggling to keep up with demand for this, because clearly it's an extremely popular set. Okay. Well, so because I thought it was just because it was under the Winter Village range as well, because it's a Christmassy set. They've always seemed to be a little bit cheaper, because I know a lot of people were talking about that one versus this one, weren't they? And the it was just because this is an 18 plus and the other one isn't. It's different parts usage and all that kind of nonsense. But I thought the other one was slightly smaller and whatever else. So, as I don't know what else is actually available in the Winter Village line. Teasing you that the all of this, there's literally nothing left for the Winter Village stuff. Because again, the Santa is great, but you could easily get that in store all through the year. The one thing that had gone completely was the 8080. But also at the same time, if you are thinking of getting the 8080, if you topped it up to 70, you get that giveaway. So you could get yourself a Valentine's Day gift with an 8080 and something else if you really wanted to. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But guys, I think that's it. I think we've survived it. We managed it. We've done an extra 90 minutes that was not planned this evening. So hopefully, Ultra Bricks, that's helped you with your boredom with the hotel. Don't forget, much earlier on in the chat, I put the links to all of the medieval places. So you've got the link for Dubai, the link for Malaysia, and the link for California, all taking a look at the medieval stuff. So if you're bored and you want to take a look at that, then obviously crack on with that. I will end the poll now. 24 votes in. Lord of the Rings and Star Wars is a draw at 33%. Zelda is at 12%. Harry Potter is at 21%. And as a very, very quick last second recap, this double points includes all brand new sets on pre-order. So it is every single Star Wars set. So it's the 5 compatible. Now, don't forget the compatible is it means it's compatible with the smart brick. And the reason why it says smart play is because it includes the smart minifigures and the smart tile. Because the amount of people that have gone, well, it doesn't include the smart brick, so it's not very smart. It's like, oh, for God's sake, just read the description. So you got five sets, which is smart play compatible, which we covered yesterday. Head ball. Didn't really think of that, did I? Yeah, head, ball, and the car, all new. All of these these were never available for pre-order. They literally just came out and were available. And then you got the Zelda, which has been pushed down to the bottom. Oh, the golden. It is. I was right then. So the golden puppy, it was just Australia. So they've sold out of pre-orders for the golden puppy. So this now might disappear, because you can pre-order this early, and it will ship on the 1st. So you can get it now before Sunday, and you get yourself some double points on it. So that's not too bad, is it? So you could do that now and get yourself some extra points. So yeah, so obviously Australia would have had all of these, but the stuff that we've seen, they've already sold out on. And again, you've got it. They're still available at the moment for pre-order for Pikachu and Eevee. And obviously, if it says coming soon, it means that they've sold out their pre-order. They've sold out of the pre-order allocated slots, the wreath, everything else. So there you go. That is a recap of a very spontaneous thing. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens. Right, guys, take it easy, everybody. Thank you very much for that. So at least that's a recap of absolutely everything. You guys and girls now know what are coming. I will be doing the stream tomorrow, or later on today now, for all the stuff that's going into a sale across the UK. And then tomorrow, on Friday, sorry, we've got the big FOMO Friday with myself and Jay's Toy Collection UK. So take it easy, everybody, and I'll catch up with you all soon. If you liked the video again, thank you very much indeed. If you took part in the poll, thank you very much indeed. And I'll catch up with you all soon. Take care, everybody. Bye, bye.